The history of Eastlake has been a very challenging one. 15 years ago, it was the #1 crime community in Atlanta. The crime was 18 times higher than the national average. And so there became a real concern on how do you transform this community without transplanting it. We know in Georgia that the number of prison cells that are anticipated and built are based on 4th grade reading scores. Tom Cousins, who was a developer, partnered with Atlanta Housing Authority, improved the public housing space and brought in mixed incoming into that space and created Drew Charter School so that people would have confidence that their children would have a great educational opportunity. And that helped be the catalyst to transform this community.
We realized in order to get our kids to exceed at really high levels, we had to engage them in really high quality instruction.
The style of Drew is very unique. It's a school where it's student-led.
In that position. Kick it out, go! W-O-U-L! Awesome, now here's...
So our students are engaged in project-based learning beginning as low as kindergarten, where they're learning how to think critically and how to solve real problems in the real world.
I asked them what type of projects they would like to create. And 9 times out of 10, they come up with better ideas than I ever could have come up with. Versus me telling them step by step what to do, when to do. When you're doing that, they don't have the ability to think for themselves. There was actually a lesson that 3rd grade did. It was Miss McCann. I went into her room and she was doing this awesome lesson on blood diamonds. And they didn't tell the kids anything. They just simply had it up on the smart board. The kids went up, they interacted with it, and they had to write down their thoughts. And that's when it clicked for me, wow, you can really use the smart board in many different types of ways and make it more exciting.
Interactive boards are so important to the way we deliver education. It helps students to get engaged.
Our parents often comment on how the kids are more inquisitive, they question more, they are thinking more deeply.
I've never met a parent in my life that didn't want the best for the child, bar none. Now, how you get there, sometimes there's differences of opinion. But every parent I've ever met wanted the best for their child.
They want their kids to become better than them, just like I want my daughter to become better than me.
Before Drew Charter School and this transformation happened, there was not a building permit in Eastlake for 27 years. Now, Eastlake is one of the more vibrant communities. Drew Charter School is one of the most successful schools.
This is the first group of students that I've had that know that they're going to be someone because it's been fostered in them at a very early age.